You want to generate the highest digital marketing income possible. Here are four questions that you need to answer. Who are you targeting? What do you want to say to them so they want to buy from you? How will you reach them with your message? And now, how you get them to buy now instead of procrastinating. No matter how experienced you are, I believe the answers I'm about to show you to these four questions will open your mind to something you've never considered. Powerful ways to boost your income beyond what you ever expected. Ready? Let's start with who exactly you're targeting. Now, here are three simple steps, and I think you'll be surprised by the third step and how powerful this can be. First, you want to make a list of every type of person or business that you want as a client. Next, if you are only allowed to go after one of them, choose just one of those prospect types that you want to go after. Then, and this can radically simplify your hot pitch, define the specific action that happened to some of them that suddenly made them want what you're selling and want it right now. You probably have several types of people or businesses that you want to target. Now put them all on a list. The more, the better. Now answer this question. If you're only allowed to go after one specific type of person or business, which one do you choose? Now, McDonald's restaurants have quite a few different types of people they go after. Working adults, teenagers, families with young kids, travelers, and the breakfast crowd. Dell Computer, the computer manufacturer, has small businesses by industry. You've got lots of different types of industries, large businesses by industry, and resellers, people who sell Dell computers to their clients. Now, each one of these has a different way they buy. Here's an example from the McDonald's that I just mentioned. McDonald's has working adults. They tend to buy Big Macs, French fries, and a drink, and tend to come for lunch or dinner or supper. Teenagers are totally different. They tend to come after school, maybe after 3 p.m., often eating French fries and maybe a milkshake. Families with young kids come whenever the crowds are gone, maybe 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and have their kids playing on the fun slides that many of the restaurants have. Travelers, on the other hand, who are traveling to other neighborhoods, cities, or countries, see a McDonald's sign from a highway and stop to get a meal because they know, oh, there's a McDonald's, I can eat there, and you kind of know what you're getting. While the breakfast crowd has a coffee or egg McMuffin in the morning and often won't even buy anything else from McDonald's. As you can see, each group tends to buy different products at different times. And that's really significant to note. So what you want to do is, like most of you, McDonald's started with a single market, working adults who come for lunch or dinner. Only after their success skyrocketed did they create a second team of marketers to go after the second market. And this is a good example of that. I work with three partners who owned a construction company that had reached $2 million of sales after 10 years in business. Hey, that's not bad, right? $2 million of sales? Well, guess what? Although they were resistant, by my getting them to focus on a single type of business, in their case, it was fire restoration for insurance companies, something they just did for one or two insurance companies, which is basically insurance companies who have a client that has a fire, and then you need an construction company to come in there and fix, whatever there is in the building. In 1 year, I got them to go from 2 million to 10 million in sales, and they reached 32 million 2 years later. 32 million. They went from 2 to 32, all because they decided to focus on a single type of client. And they were resistant at the beginning, but once they realized how easy it was by focusing just on one type of client, sales skyrocketed. They couldn't believe it. They became experts in this area, and their business grew. Now that means they grew to more than 16 times their income simply by focusing on a single type of client. You ever seen Johnson's baby shampoo? Johnson's baby shampoo. They had shampoo they could offer to everybody, but instead they just focused on baby shampoo. And they went from zero to about $1 billion of sales by focusing their shampoo just on families with babies. So how about you? If you had to focus on a single type of client, who would you focus on? Okay, next, and this could be one of the most important questions you answer. What happened yesterday that suddenly made some of your prospects so hungry that they wanted to buy what you're offering and to buy it right now? My elderly mom was independent when she was approaching her 80-year-old birthday. So we could care less about getting a caregiver for her. Then she had a stroke, and suddenly we became desperate to get a caregiver. Now, later on, I worked with a caregiving company, and their sales skyrocketed when I came up with a campaign that asked, "Did your mom or dad have a stroke recently? Did you know that caregivers for stroke victims are totally different from other caregivers? Here, let me show you." And people would read that and they would call and they would sign up and they would get the caregivers. And the caregiving company, because we focus on this one thing that happened to people, did you have a family member that had a stroke, a mom or a dad? Sales exploded. They skyrocketed. In another example, I made a real fortune, over 7 figures. It was great, with a pet supplement that radically helped dogs with heart, kidney, and other diseases who suddenly discovered their veterinarian wanted to charge a couple of $1,000s to treat their dog. By running ads for each illness like this, sales skyrocketed. Does your dog have kidney disease? Before you spend a fortune, try our amazing supplement. It's $47 for a 3-month supply and comes with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Now, by targeting people who just discovered that it would cost a fortune to treat their sick dog, my income, again, as I was saying, shot past 7 figures. It was the first time I was making over $1 million. It was fantastic. And for you, all of you out there, it's the same. Now, how about this? To someone whose coworker or friend just bought a new car, the ad could be something like this. Did someone you work with just buy a new car? Are you now one of the few people with an older car? We have a simple way to get an amazing new car for you for a surprisingly low price. Want to know how? Okay, see how this works? For you, what's something that suddenly made someone want what you're offering and want it right now? Knowing and using this could dramatically boost the impact of the ads and posts you run. Okay, of the who, what, how, now questions, next, let's focus on what you want to say that will get them to want to buy from you. Now, first, I start with the last thing that I mentioned. What specifically happened recently that suddenly made someone want what you're offering? Okay, you always want to start there. Next, here are 6 questions to answer in your website, your landing page, or your sales pitch. It's my PSC-FBA formula: problem, solution, credibility, features, benefits, action. Okay? Now here's how it works. Do you have this problem? Here's a solution that I think you'll find incredibly valuable. Then credibility. Here are people or testimonials from people who have had incredible results. Then features. Here's what's included. Benefits. Here's how you'll benefit from this. Now, you could also include another testimonial here with someone telling how much they benefited from your service, your product, or your idea. Then call to action. Click here now, and you'll get it for a 20% discount. But you need to act now to get that discount. Okay, see how that works? Problem, solution, credibility, features, benefits, action. Okay, so now you've defined who you want to target and what you want to say to them. Next is how to reach them with your message. And there are 2 elements here. First, understand the sales funnel, which is the steps that you'll need to use to get them to buy. Then choose from these 18 tools that I'm about to show you, and you want to choose which ones you want to use to get them to buy. Now, for some, they create an ad that offers something free upfront in exchange to get the prospect's email address. Here, get this incredible, whatever it is, product, service, ebook, something like that, and enter your email here, and then I'll send it to you. or give it to you. Then they use the email address to get them to a sales page. So it's the steps. And the sales page either gets them to buy or gets them to call, where that call will get them to commit and buy. With whatever funnel steps you decide, here's a list of 18 tools to connect you with your buyer. They include your physical location. Where are you located? Are you located next to other businesses or prospects? And could that make it really easy for you to grow your business because you're going to reach them? Number two, your signs and signage that you use on cars and trucks, on posters, billboards, and buildings. Number three, networking and partnering could be tremendously valuable for you. Number four, internet marketing, including websites, email campaigns, and targeted ads. Number five, email marketing. Number six, social media, which is free posts and paid ads on platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, and TikTok. Seven, podcasts, becoming a guest on different podcasts or starting your own podcast where you interview your prospects. Number eight, major media like TV, radio, even local movie screens, where all these TV and radio and movie screens can be a lot less expensive than many people realize. Number nine, PR and publicity, public relations and publicity. Number 10, events and stunts can be tremendously valuable. Number 11, direct marketing, from cold calling to creative mail campaigns. Number 12, directories. Number 13, print media like newspapers, magazines, and inserts. Number 14, books and ebooks. Number 15, affiliates and distributors. Each one of these can be tremendously valuable for you. Number 16, retail opportunities. Number 17, large organizations. And number 8, and that includes things like Girl Scouts. Girl Scout cookies became, the seller of Girl Scout cookies became massively wealthy by providing them with Girl Scout cookies. And Kinko photocopy places became massively wealthy by locating right across the street from major universities. Okay, you know anybody who ever started a photocopy store and walked away with $50 million? Okay, well, in Kinko's, that's what happened. Number 18, government and international opportunities. Now, I do have another video showing greater details on these 18 tools. It's called Grow Your Business Easier with the 18 top lead generation sources. Okay, so now you know who to target, what to say, and how to reach them with that message. Last is now, meaning getting them to buy now rather than delaying. So first, don't offer too many choices in your emails or marketing message or whatever else it is, as that tends to make people delay forever. Oh, I got to figure out which one to choose. Oh, I'm not sure, and everything else. So do not offer too many choices. Now, you can offer multiple options, say 2 price choices. Here's the $10, here's the $400, here's the $1,200 one, whatever else it is. But don't offer free and pay options on the same sales page or in the same email, as that will encourage most people to take the free option and not actually buy. Next, techniques such as limited time offers, scarcity, and exclusive deals create a sense of urgency by prompting customers to act quickly before the opportunity is gone. By clearly communicating these elements and saying, you have 24 hours to do this. Sometimes they actually put time clocks on a sales page to encourage people to buy now. Now, by clearly communicating these elements at the scarcity or the limited time offer, you can motivate buyers to make an immediate purchase and so they avoid losing out. Next is short-term discounts and incentives can create urgency and boost sales. Building trust with customers increases the likelihood of quick sales. If they don't know, like, and trust you, those are 3 things we always focus on, then they may not buy from you right away. But if they trust you, oh, wow, we definitely want sign up with that, then you have an easier time of getting them to buy and buy now. Emphasizing immediate benefits and solutions to problems can help taking action immediately. If you buy now, we actually offered this extra bonus. Offering guarantees and warranties can significantly enhance conversion rates also. On one of our coaching programs, working with many of the most famous people in America, we offered a 30-day unlimited money-back guarantee, and that made it much easier for people to say yes. Offer multiple payment options like annual or monthly pricing, and that can help you get prospects to buy now. Customer trust is crucial in sales because it influences buying decisions. They have to trust you, like I was saying before. Customers are more likely to purchase from brands they trust and perceive as reliable and credible. Building trust with your customers increases the likelihood of sales and quick sales, as does showing a strong brand reputation, like companies like Apple Computer do. People stand in line for the next product. To make your offer more appealing, also focus on providing value and addressing customers' pain points. Do you have this problem? Then we can solve it right now. Additionally, leverage social proof through testimonials and reviews to build trust and credibility, making your offer even more enticing to potential customers. And finally, simplifying the purchase process reduces friction and makes it easier for customers to complete their purchase. You can have a user-friendly checkout process, multiple payment options, clear instructions, and maybe even multiple price points. That can significantly enhance your customer experience and increase conversion rates. Okay, so what have we covered in this video? If you want to boost the results of your digital marketing, focus on 4 specific areas: who, what, how, now. Who specifically are you targeting? What do you want to say to them so they'll want to buy from you? How will you reach them with that message? And now, how do you get them to buy now rather than delaying? Follow this process and your results will skyrocket beyond what you ever expected. And by the way, if you want an even easier way to get people to say yes to whatever you're selling, my Brain Glue book shows you a secret about emotional selling that's blowing the minds of thousands of marketers. Check it out at yesbrainglue.com. And if you like this video, click the like button, and you could also subscribe so you can get access to more of my videos. Until next time, remember these 4 simple words: who, what, how, now. Follow that and watch your sales skyrocket beyond what you ever expected. Enjoy.